Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Today we have an exciting topic to discuss. How does Chat GPT work? So, Chat GPT is a cutting-edge language model that was developed by OpenAI, and it has the ability to engage in dynamic conversations. In this video, we'll be going to explore in the inner workings of Chat GPT and uncover the magic behind the AI. To understand how ChatGPT works, we need to first grasp the language models. Language models are AI systems trained on vast amount of text data to understand and generate human-like text. So, suppose this is the AI, and we're going to be feeding it with text. So we're going to be feeding it text. So it can produce information or text like a human. So OpenAI's ChatGPT is a advanced variant of these language models, enabling it to hold interactive conversations with us. So what we have here is ChatGPT is trained so much that it can work as a real human. So you won't be able to tell the difference sometimes that if it's a human or not, because it's been trained so well. It's been trained with so many things, so many books, so many sources of data that it's now like becoming like a human to us. It's not a human, it's an AI, we know that, but it talks like a human from now. It starts to talk like a human. So now we are going into pre-training phase. The pre-training phase, or the first phase of development for ChatGPT, is a pre-training phase. In this phase, the model is exposed to an enormous uh, amount of text data from various sources, such as books, articles, websites, etc. The goal is to enable the model to learn patterns, grammar, and context of human languages. So as I told you, that we are feeding it with data, and now it starts to produce text according to what we are telling it to do. Uh, suppose I tell it to, suppose I tell it that make me, suppose I tell it to make me, uh, sorry, not make me, tell me the recipe for sandwich, for a sandwich, for sandwich. So the handwriting is a little bad right now because I'm not used to writing on a digital screen. So what I'm telling it to do is to tell me recipe for a sandwich, and now it's gonna like process the information that you have given it. So it does not understand what we are saying unless you convert it into computer language, which is binary. So it converts it into its own language, and then it understands what we are telling it, and then produces. Suppose we need let's say for two sandwiches we will need four bread, for bread. We'll need two tomatoes, uh, etc. On. I don't know the list because I'm not a cook, but there are many things. So it starts to like analyze what we're saying, and then it responds according to that. So if we say hello, how are you? So it won't say like here's the recipe for a cake. It won't say like that. It will understand what we are saying. So during the pre-training phase or the first phase, ChatGPT uses a technique called unsupervised learning. It predicts the next word in a sentence given the content of a previous word. By doing so, it can learn to understand and generate text. Now it's time for fine tuning phase. Let me just erase all this. So after the pre-training phase, the model enters the fine tuning phase. This phase is crucial, extremely crucial. It's crucial for tailoring the general language model to specify tasks or domains. So it can you can like suppose I told him suppose I told ChatGPT to tell me the recipe for sandwich. So we're specifying a task that the task is to give me the recipe. So that's a task for it. Write me a story. So that task for it is writing a story. So it'll write a story that it's gonna make by itself. It's not gonna copy it off from the internet. It's gonna write by itself. So after fine tuning, the pre-trained model is used in a dataset created by the help of human interviewers. So they review the AI and then respond that if it's good, where does it need improvement. The people are gonna tell after reviewing it what to do. So human reviewers follow the guidelines provided by OpenAI. I'm not sure what the guidelines are. You can read it off the internet. To review, they read the guidelines and then they review the rate and possible model outputs. These ratings help the model understand the nuisance of different types of prompts and generate appropriate responses. So it's like you're teaching like suppose let's say we're teaching a child now. Suppose I'm a teacher, I know that. So now ChatGPT is now gonna be our student or a child who is learning. Now we're a teacher. Sorry, not us. The human interviews are teachers, so they're like taking a test, and it's the people are telling where you're going wrong, where you're doing correct. We're going according to that. So next is model architecture. Now let's discuss the architecture of ChatGPT. It utilizes a deep learning framework called Transformer. Yeah. So deep learning is just like machine learning, if you have heard. Machine learning, what it does is it takes in data and then it predicts it. While in while in deep learning, it takes in data and analyzes it, and then it does the thing that you have told it to do. So it's just not randomly telling you the answers to things. So transformers consist of stacked layers of self-attention mechanisms, which allow the model to weigh the importance of different words in a sentence. This architecture enables the chat GPT to understand the context and dependencies between words, resulting in more uh, proper responses. So after like it reads out the things, it can start like what we do. Suppose I am Bengali, so when I hear English, what I do is I convert it into Bengali, of course, and then I like respond to it. That's what many people do. I'm not sure if all people do it, but for me, that's how I work. So this is what a chat GPT is doing. It's understanding the context that we give it, and then it's giving us a correct response. The transformer model is trained in a way that it captures the properties of the training data and allowing it to generate relevant and contextual appropriate responses during conversations. So I'm telling it, how are you? How are you? I'm writing you because I don't have the proper handwriting to write you. So now what's gonna do? It's gonna generate context appropriate to the thing that we have given it. So it's gonna respond us with Fine. How about you? It's not gonna respond like this. It's gonna type in full things. But for right now, let's just take it like this. It's gonna respond us in a proper way. So it's not gonna respond us in a improper way or no, inappropriate way. It's gonna respond us like human does. It's gonna think like a human. It's gonna act like a human. So there are a few limitations and considerations. Although ChatGPT is impressive, it's important to be aware of its limitations since it learns from data on the internet. It can sometimes produce incorrect and uh, improper information. That's it. OpenAI has made efforts to uh, fix these issues by providing guidelines to human reviewers and implementing safety measures to prevent harmful outputs. So, uh, I'm giving an example. Do not type this into ChatGPT. Suppose you type in what to do if you have, uh, let's say, kill the fly, kill the fly. What to do if you've killed a fly? So instead of fly, let's put in something else, like a something that I'm not gonna say. If you put that, it's gonna start to produce harmful outputs that we do not want that we do not want the people to see. This is very harmful for the people outside and for the people who are like researching, because it might give you something that you do not want to hear or do not want to know about. So it's crucial to remember that ChatGPT is a tool designed to assist and help or aid human intelligence, but it should be also used properly or or used in sensitive decisions. So do not use it improperly. I'm giving a warning again and again. So in conclusion, ChatGPT is a powerful language module that goes through two-step process of pre-training and fine-tuning. It learns from vast amounts of data, uh, or yeah, from data provided by people, allowing it to engage in interactive conversations with us. With its transform-based architecture, ChatGPT understands the context and dependencies between words, resulting in more natural and proper responses. However, it's essential to use ChatGPT responsibly, acknowledging its limitations and being cautious of potential biases or incorrect or inaccurate inaccurate data. OpenAI continues to work on refining and improving the model to make it even more reliable and trustworthy. So that wraps up for the decision on how ChatGPT works in detail. If you have any questions or thoughts that you would like to share, uh, do email me or leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.